Hello, Taurus, suns and Taurus risings. When Saturn enters Pisces on March the 7th, it is going to be transiting your 11th house, okay? The 11th house, as a reminder, is ruled by Saturn, actually. Uranus and Aquarius. It's actually ruled by Uranus, but the ancient ruler for Aquarius was Saturn. The modern ruler for Aquarius is Uranus, and it deals it deals with the ways in which our friendships and how we find harmony with others. Astrological placements in this house can tell you more about clubs, social groups, and organizations for which you are drawn. This house is all about collective beliefs and actions and how those contribute to the self and to our self actualization or the achievement of one's full potential through creativity, independence, spontaneity, and a grasp of the real world. So, with that being said, Taurus, roll call, models wanted. A momentous transit arrives this March the 7th when heavyweight Saturn moves into Pisces for the first time this century, starting a 3-year crawl through your 11th house of innovation, teamwork, and technology. Are you ready to step up and lead the troops to victory? Between now and February 13, 2026, you'll be called upon to guide a group effort, whether it's a creative collaboration, a technology launch, or a project that makes meaningful impact on your planet. Your Taurian vision could light the way. If you've been slogging alone solo, this 3-year Saturn cycle could help you connect with the right partners who can make your lofty ideas turn into a tangible reality. Saturn was last in Pisces May 21st, 1993 through April the 7th, 1996. If you're old enough to remember what was happening during that time, you're being guided to look back for clues of what may be resurfacing right now. And if you were born between that time frame, then welcome to your very first Saturn return. This cosmic shift will be especially relieving for you, Taurus, because Saturn has been forming a harsh 90-degree square with your sun since March 21st, 2022, exactly when the first United States lockdown took place. That's when Saturn entered Aquarius in your 10th house of career and long-term goals, and has been putting you through professional boot camp ever since. Your relationship with father, an important man, or anyone in an authority position may have been challenged. Interesting here, Taurus risings and suns. I know a Taurus rising and she's a Taurus sun, and I know for a fact I watched her go through interesting issues from March 21st, 2020 all the way up until now. And I have seen her relationship with her father be challenged, as well as a relationship with her manager, her direct supervisor. Interesting stuff, guys. If your ambitious goals have been progressing at a snail's pace and you've had to tweak and revise several times over, you can bet that Saturn's fingerprints are all over this. But Saturn isn't a bull, just a tough teacher who won't let you skip crucial steps on your journey to the top. Each time you've been sent back to the drawing board, you've probably gained valuable knowledge and training that made your next attempt much more solid. Going back to this Taurus rising and sun that I know, in her workplace, she was given a task by this person who she didn't respect, who is her supervisor, and she hated it. She hated this situation. I had to talk her through, hold her hand, and really walk with her on that journey. She was given an impossible task in her mind because no one else wanted it. And this challenging supervisor, guys, doesn't have tact. He's not the most professional person. So when he told her, keeping up with his cattiness, he told her, I'm giving it to you because no one else wants it. It was a slap in the face to her, and she has an Aries moon as well. So it did not fare well for her ego and made her feel like he was giving it to her just for her to fail. So here we go. I want to say maybe 8 months later. Now this transit is about to move. The transit, now this transit is taking place. Now she's going to feel a bit of a reprieve. But with that being said, guys, she likes the job that she has now. And by accepting that and listening to me coach her through on each one of her breakdowns, and being the friend that I thought that I should be, she loves it now. And it actually ended up working for her in the long run because it took her out of other shit that hit the fan. Back to the point. So that 90-degree square has been going on since March 21st, 2020. And any relationships, again, with father figures or any important men in your life, I would say, as well as relationships too, has been challenged. If your ambitious goals have been progression at a snail's pace, this goes back to that, you've had to tweak and revise several times over. You can bet that Saturn's fingerprints were all over this, as I stated. You went back to the drawing board, guys. She went back to the drawing board. And when she rededicated herself to the task, she was taught the task, guys, but she had to relearn because she had to get her mind out of the way of what was going on. And when she did that, now she loves it. She knows the process inside and out, in turn, making her the subject matter expert in the department. Check that out. Now that you're graduating from Saturn's intense career training program, which is exactly what she went through, you should feel far better prepared to put yourself out there in a more polished and confident way. At this time, Saturn's next move is to link you to new contacts and collaborators. This should be a much easier and even enjoyable Saturn phase, a well-earned lightening of your load. The cost of entry? All right. You may need to trim your friend circle back a bit, cutting back on the riffraff, slackers, and users. People who are weighing you down won't make it to the next leg of the journey, bull. But remember that your loyalty is a privilege, not an automatic gift. And no matter how long you've known each other, okay? You might also want to polish up some of your tech skills or study group dynamics to help you bring the needed rigor to your worthiest of pursuits, okay? And that is a beautiful energy. So congratulations on Saturn entering Pisces for you. And I will see you, or you'll hear from me in your next one, Taurus.